Greetings and welcome to Pop's Collection. I'm Ron Tweedy, joining me is Pops, and today we're going to be talking about She-Hulk Episode 7, The Retreat.
Welcome, everybody. Glad to see you, or hear you, or whatever. Glad you're with us. Get your coffee, and we'll spend a few minutes on this episode. There's not a whole lot to say about it, I have to say, not too much.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, I didn't really think it was going to go in that direction. But again, as we know from the writing, you really can't tell what's going to happen in each episode. I think, again, we're at a situation where not really all that, no challenge. I think they tried to the second half, but not really, to make it seem like it had some action. And I'll use that term loosely. What with some of the characters that we get introduced to later on in the episode. But it kind of starts off with kind of a montage of her dates with Josh and her growing relationship. And I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. It's just, they're still trying to make it humiliation for Jennifer. Don't you think?
I guess.
I mean, pretty much. I mean, they finally have a romantic interlude, and then he ghosts her, or she's gone. He's gone. So you really don't know what to think about that from there. Was that the whole reason that he, spent that time with her? We don't really know at the beginning of the story. Just again, it just seems like somebody else that doesn't care for Jen. Is that how you felt it was going from there?
I suppose. I mean, there doesn't have to be, you don't need an action-packed show to make it a good show. It's just like, I don't care about the character, and I don't care about what they did to Tim Roth's character. And, these other, D-list heroes I could care less about. And honestly, like the things that they try to use for like some sort of talk therapy for Jen is even more annoying and stupid and useless. And I just, it's so stupid.
Well, I think that whole interlude with the group therapy or whatever you want to call it, that was just so absurd,
Yeah.
really, the whole thing,
Yeah. So
now, I don't even know if you could are those real D-list characters
probably
in the universe? Porcupine.
I was so uninterested in this, I didn't even bother to look it up. That's how bad it was. I'm done with it.
Yeah. Well, we have two more episodes, but
I'm pretty much done talking about this one. I mean, the big reveal is that the guy who was nice to her only was there to steal her blood, and that was it. So,
and he cloned her phone too for whatever reason.
Yeah. So, that's it.
And what they did to Blonsky is just like, it blows me away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to say that I am more looking forward to, and I don't know, I hope that we're in tune with this, is maybe to do the first impressions of Black Adam. I'm kind of hoping for. Uh-oh, something here. My thing went off screen. I'm sorry. Let me see if I got it back. There we go. I'm sorry. Had a technical difficulty there, but came back to it. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, it's almost painful to watch this
Yeah,
show,
it
you
is.
know?
It is.
And I'm basically just looking forward to Charlie Cox.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if he'll be able to save. I mean, there's two more episodes, so maybe they're going to uh, kind of work him in the last two episodes and maybe make something out of this. I
No.
don't know.
No. Well, the
Um,
thing is, like, I mean, when you have the introduction to another well-known character or whatever, it's not supposed to be up to that particular character to save the show. It should be able to stand on its own merits. A good example using another Daredevil character is Hawkeye. Hawkeye was good on its own, and putting Vincent D'Onofrio at the end of it was icing on the cake. It wasn't, didn't make the show. It made it better, I think, but it wasn't like the show sucked and then Vincent D'Onofrio came in and saved it. It wasn't like that. Uh,
no, it was good from the very beginning.
yeah.
Uh,
So to me, it's like I don't even care at this point. And they just announced this week that for Deadpool 3, they're gonna get Hugh Jackman coming back playing Wolverine, which I'm not happy about. I think yeah, to me that's even more disappointing news on how out of touch that they are with what you know uh being faithful to what's happened in the past. And so it's just, yeah, anyway.
yeah, I tend to agree with you on that. I mean, it's like William Shatner coming back and doing that Star Trek movie. What was it called? Generations or
No,
something.
it's not like that.
Well, where he came back,
No,
he was.
it's not like that at all.
You don't think that Hugh Jackman's what he's going to play an old Wolverine like he did in the Wolverine movie? You think on the Logan movie?
No, I don't know what they're doing, but that's the thing. It's like he had a finality to the end of that movie. He does not
Yes,
need
it
to come
was
back.
done.
And now all he's going to do is make it worse. That was the perfect ending to Hugh Jackman's performance as Wolverine. Why are they're like literally beating a dead horse at this point, or more figuratively than normally. It's like you don't
Well,
you don't need to do it.
they don't, and I would hope that they weren't doing it to try to boost the Deadpool audience.
Well, I don't think they need to. I think Deadpool's already pretty popular, even though
Yes,
he's not my cup of tea.
that's true. He's a different kind of hero or anti-hero. I don't know what you call him. He falls into that category where there's just certain people that think he's great.
Mm-hmm.
And there are those of us that just like him because he's a comic book guy, and then there's those of us that really don't care either way.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, I know that's. I guess I'll reserve judgment till I see what it is. It's not going to be one I'll go to the theater for,
I
probably.
mean, it's an opportunity. Like, it was an opportunity for them to introduce a new actor to take over the Wolverine character that is more, I think, faithful to the original vision of the character. Not some hulking, super tall dude, but a scrawny, a short, squat little Canadian that was, a total berserker and chopping stuff up. That's the Wolverine that I want to see in the films. Not Hugh Jackman again, but again, like I said, not.
How about the girl grown up?
I mean, that's fine. I don't. I can take her or leave her. It's not. Yeah, that's not that too much of a difference for me. But like,
Right. I mean, instead of Wolverine, the girl from Logan.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's okay, but wouldn't be
I
the
mean,
same.
they did go to Canada. All right, good. So, anything redeeming at all that you thought in this episode?
No.
Not a.
I mean, it's not as terrible as the last episode, but it's still
I really don't think nothing could be as terrible as
completely
that last
completely
episode.
uninteresting in every way. Like, yeah, like completely
Right.
lukewarm. That's what it is.
Yeah, I do have to say that it was one of those things that I don't know. I'm hoping that they'll be at least a little better the last two episodes. I would think so. Do you think, based on what we've seen, that there'll be a second season?
No.
Good. Well, I feel good about that then.
Yeah. I mean, I think that they'll incorporate Jennifer Walters in a number of different other projects, but I don't think she'll get her own show anymore because this one is did not do too well. It's very low rated, and if Disney had any sense about them, which I'm starting to question that, they would decide to not do something like this again if they want to. I don't know.
Again, Disney, if you're listening, we would like you to find a buyer for Marvel, somebody that will actually.
They don't need to find a buyer. All they need to do is put people in charge of it that know how to tell these stories. Like I said, there are two amazing Marvel games that came out last year and the year before, Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy. Those folks know how to tell those stories. Put them on the projects, let them save the MCU.
Well, I don't know if they can, but I hope so. Well, I guess we'll wait and see about Wakanda and see if that's any better. No, I have no hope for it, but we'll
No.
see.
Well, again, it shouldn't have that. It shouldn't have to live up to those expectations. It should not have to bear the weight of saving the MCU. But Disney put them in that position, and I think it's unfortunate.
Yes. Yes, I agree. All right. Well, in that case, then this is a really quick episode.
Yeah, I'm done talking about it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
All right. Well, good.
All right.
Thanks.
Yep. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. And until then, goodbye and God bless.
Bye. God bless. Tell your friends. See ya.